Good morning, everyone. Got your coffee? I got mine. I'm happy today because I'm about to go touch dirt soon as I stop talking to you good people. Okay? Okay. Anyway, listen. Black people rest. I know that doesn't feel natural to you, seeing what's going on all around us. And as someone who counts myself as aware, I see it too. I do. And I see what's going on in the Latino community. But, and my approach is hands off. And let me explain to you why. First, the biggest reason is that the Latino community is not my community. And while I'm not saying that we do not have any allies in some or few here and there, Latinos, for the most part, that community is very anti-Black. And if you have not read the book Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome as a Black person, I highly suggest that you buy this book. It was written by Dr. Joy DeGruy O'Leary. And in this book, listen, it's a very important piece of Black culture that all Black people need to read and get their hands on. And she gives explanations as to why Black people develop these unhealthy, harmful cultural habits, like standing up for everyone else except for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And how we use our bodies and ourselves to prevent harm from coming to other people. And I know I'm a human being. I consider myself to be a very compassionate, caring, concerned person who can think outside of myself. I care about other people. I do. I care about the human condition. I do. And it's very harmful to see these people be arrested at their jobs on construction sites. It is, now mind you, these people, these white folks that own these construction sites and own these farms and shit that they're losing, these white people, they voted for Trump. This is the consequences of their actions. Elections have consequences. And these are the consequences. And then you've got these Latinos and they're dressing up for court and the kids are all so adorable and presented, to the court systems, so beautifully and well. And to see them be zip tied and treated like they're nothing and sent back to a nation that they don't know anything about, it's hard. That's hard to watch. I hate it. I do. But you know what? Because I feel y'all revving up. I do. And you need to be staying in place and you need to be minding Black business right now. You need to be protesting with your dollars. Right now, we are not giving our dollars to Target and to Dollar General. Dollar General is number 2 on the boycott list. Remember, the Black boycott against Target was the most successful boycott in 70 years, second only to the Alabama bus boycott. Black people are capable of mobilizing, and we are capable of being heard just by staying home. And that's what we need to continue to do. We need to continue to rest. We need to continue to mind our business. I personally was committed to doing everything that I could for the Latino community on November the 5th. I did everything that I could for them. Before, right up until election, the day after the election, I rallied my own community to support and get behind the better of these 2 candidates. I reminded people how chaotic the Trump administration was back in 2016 to 2020. I reminded the Latino community about their kids in cages. In their hundreds, some are saying that number is really in the thousands of your kids that were locked into cages and went missing. To this day, y'all still can't account for at least hundreds of brown children that were taken and snatched up during that administration. Can't account for them. And I didn't see any videos. When I scroll TikTok and other social media platforms, I see videos from Latinos that say, "Where are the black people?" I'm going to be in my garden later on. I'm talking to my community right now. I'm minding black business. That's where I'm at. Y'all can tell me what y'all doing down in the comments. But that's what I'm doing. I'm minding black business. I'm trying to get my people into community. I'm trying to get my people to understand that they need to be pivoting away from corporate America. Because these white people not going to hire y'all anymore. And that's just the truth. And feel your feelings. Pivot to the skilled trades and building your own businesses so that your dollars do not depend on them and their whims. You're not at their mercy. I saw a video by Deontay Kyle over on the Grits and Eggs podcast. And he said the same thing I've been saying to black people for a long time now. He said something like, we are short, the nation is short on either, he said, electricians or plumbers, and they would need something like $55,000 per year for the next 5 years. Y'all have any idea what an electrician makes? Electricians make more than RNs do. Electricians make more than some doctors do. Same thing with plumbing. When was the last time you needed to have an electrician come to your house? A good painter can command a lot of dollars. I'm trying to tell you, get your kids, not just your black boys, but your black girls too. Because I can tell you, as a woman, the way I would hire a black woman over a black man, no thought would even have to go into that. The way I don't want to deal with men, because y'all so problematic and y'all don't listen. Y'all can't take direction and y'all think y'all supposed to boss women around and everything. And I just do not like male spirits up in my house. They tend to be toxic and overbearing. I would much prefer a woman. But I'm going to always choose black first whenever possible. I'm trying to tell you. Put your kids into the skilled trades. Everybody will hire you if you're capable of fixing a car. Everybody will hire you if you're capable of fixing their HVAC system. Everybody will hire you. Not just your community, but other communities too. Everybody will hire you. That's money in the bank. I promise you it is. But back to what we was talking about. And they looking around for black people. And I've seen lots of those videos, them blaming us, talking shit about us. But you know what I have not seen Latinos do? I have not seen Latinos hold each other accountable for the fact that more of them voted for Trump than not. I haven't seen them having those discussions. Y'all know I come with the truth with our community every single day. I tell the truth. A lot of y'all don't like it. A lot of y'all don't like my delivery, but that's not going to stop me from telling the truth that y'all need to hear. So why aren't there Latinos addressing their community? Why aren't they addressing the people that didn't vote, that could vote? Why are they not reminding their communities about the kids in the cages and the disappeared kids? And the way people had to leave their jobs, were running for their lives during Trump's first administration. Why are we not seeing those videos in abundance? Because it was very problematic, very problematic. Remember when they said that the Trump administration was giving the women hysterectomies that they didn't want? Where are those videos? There are people who died in ICE detention centers. Where are those videos? Why aren't we seeing like why is my feed not, because my feed is all about justice, injustice. Why am I not seeing those videos? I see plenty of them blaming black people. How they got there, I don't know, because we ain't the ones they running from. So how we got in the mix, I'll never know. But it just goes to show you how whenever a community is facing a trial or a tribulation and injustice is taking place, how everybody looks to black people to jump in the mix. And we do it. Read that book and you'll learn why we do that. We are not the mammies of the world. We are not the mules of the world. We are not the messengers of the world. We are not the martyrs of the world. It is not the responsibility of black people to hold the hands of all the rest of the people while we get nothing. We need to work on ourselves right now. We need to maintain our focus. We need to stop giving our money to Target, and we need to stop giving our money to Dollar General. And we need to figure out how to be in community with one another. Take that $12 million a day that we were given to Target, and we need to figure out how to funnel it and keep it in the black community so that we can build up our communities. Because if you're going to survive America, you're going to need you're going to have financial means. We are. Because nobody is going to give us anything, because nobody has ever given us anything, including the reparations that we are owed to this very moment, at this very moment. Nobody has ever given us anything. We fought for everything. We fought for the rights that we fought for, the Latinos benefit from. And they still treat us like shit, talk down to us, got problems with us, while they enjoy the fruits of our labor, literally. Rest. I know as a humanitarian, this is hard to watch. It's getting wild. It's fucked up. But so is what's happening in black communities right now. We need to maintain our focus, and our focus need to be black. That is all that I have right now. That's all I have for today. I want y'all to have a wonderful day. I want you to do what makes you happy. I want you to love on your people, love on each other, be in community with your people, be righteous. Do something nice for someone today. And again, if you would like to support the platform, I'll leave my Cash App and my Venmo down in the comments. I appreciate y'all. I love you for real.